This video is sponsored by Christoph Ray for excellent low-poly horror games. Check the link in the description below for some of his works. Welcome back to the Signal Fire, y'all. My name is Fire Knight, and welcome to another one-off. I'm not sure if I can call this an indie game or not. Possibly. I know it's flown under the radar. Anyways, tonight we're taking a look at a game called Close Combat Wacht am Rhein. This is a top-down, real-time tactical game, not to be confused with strategy. It is currently available on Steam, so if you like what you see, link is in the description below. This was actually gifted to me by my buddy and patron Cabal member, Jerraye, so big thank you to Jerraye. Appreciate it. Cheers. Just for background purposes, I actually played Close Combat 3 as a patron upload per Jerraye's request. And he sent me this, and I do love real-time tactics games. Once again, I'm not trying to confuse real-time tactics with real-time strategy games. The difference between tactics and strat, from my understanding, is real-time strategy games involve resource management and tactical resources, whereas real-time tactic games include a limited number of squad members and an objective, and just go. I'm a lot better at the tactical side of things as opposed to the resource management kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of the background. So we're just going to do probably a skirmish. Most skirmishes take about 20 minutes or so to do. Actually, let me just double check a couple of things. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, derp, derp. Okay. Yeah, so it's either, at least in Close Combat 3, you could set a limited time for skirmishes, or it could just be till you want objective. So I'm going to do at least one skirmish today. If you want to see more skirmishes, or maybe even a full campaign, let me know by giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or leaving your thoughts in below in the comments. I'd appreciate that. So with that being said, let's go on in. Alright, so this is anything like real-time, or like CC3. We have realism ratings, battle ends when forces get too low. Okay, here we go. When time expires, we're going to go ahead and do... Yeah, we'll do 30 minutes. Or when the forces morale gets too low, that's cool for me. Let me see who's texting to me. Alright. Realism settings, okay. So, we can play as the Axes, or we can play as the Allies. Now, obviously, since Wacht am Rhein is highly inspired by the Battle of the Bulge, and more specifically, good Lord Almighty, there we go, and the defense of Bastogne, I definitely going to play as the Allies for starters. So we have the force strength between the Allies and the Axis, and the levels of each mission. So we have the battles, we have operations, which are multiple battles, and then we have full-on campaigns. So like we have a 16-day campaign, 25-day campaign, operations, we have certain days like December 18th through the 21st, or we have battles which are just specific days in mind. So if you click on each of these, you'll see the force strength of like the Axis versus the Allies, with Bastogne, of course, being the craziness right then and there, for the Axis being full on and ready to go, whereas the Allies are just like, hell no way, get me the frick out of here. Sorry, my phone's having some issues charging. So, everything from the champs all the way down to Clairvaux. So, this is really just a strong build-up from one to the other. So, I think for starters, since I am getting used to this, I've only done the training on this, we're going to start with the Adler mission. So, we're going to go here. Once again, forces get too low. After taking all victory locations, we're just do all of this. So we have multiple ways we can expire on this. 2-minute warnings, that's cool. We're taking on the victory locations. We're going to get onto that in just a minute. Okay, so force pool, we have a platoon leader, we have command, we have 30 points that we can use to spend. So when we use different kinds of points we can use depending on what we're looking for. We got bazooka teams, we got Scots, okay, I don't know what I just did. There we go. Okay. So by double-clicking these, if we type in this, so 3-in-1 gun, we don't want that. Let's put that back in here. There we go. So, nope. Hang on. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to go back and try this again. Okay, apparently we're just going to keep everything. This is not going to go well. Oh, cool, we can view maps. Okay, cool, so this is new, so we can actually view the maps. We have the Axis points, and we have the Allied points. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's just go ahead Oh, this is everything we do have, and these are what we can spend money on. Okay. So we want to do another 3-in-1 AT. We'll double click this, or never mind, that goes back into the pool. Okay. I have no idea where we're going to go in, so I think we're just going to use our force pool for now. High morale with everything, that's cool. So let's just go in and see what we can do. Germans attack. Alright, so unit deployment mode. So this is where we have all of our forces here. Shoot, hang on. Mouse is acting up. There we go. So if we click on this, we can move stuff around. Actually, no, that's not it. Here we go. So like, if we want to move the Greyhound, we can click and drag as you want to up until the fog of war. As you can see down here on the mini-map, we can go all the way up probably to this gray area here. So we have our 50 cal. We want to get these guys stretched out here. Now we right-click, we can pick perfect things. So I think we're going to put these guys into ambush mode. Actually, yeah. So we can also do smoke out. We can do defend. I usually tend to do everything in ambush mode or defense mode. Actually, is what I want to start these guys off with. That way, if they do get attacked, then we have the prime real estate of hunkering down. Bazooka team, we want to keep these guys definitely undercover. So let's go ahead and move these guys over here into the bushes. Let's go ahead and do defense mode again. Tanks, we want to keep... Let's put one up ahead here. Defense mode. We can't do a smoking out with that. Let's keep one... The defense of the bridge, we definitely want to keep one guy on the bridge. We can move this guy down here to the forest trail. Okay, we got some more dudes over here. Okay. Got a Scott. We can do a defense mode of that. More recon team. That's fine. We'll leave those be for now. Got a lot of guys here in the rear with the gear. Got another 50 cal. Just kind of do what I'm... Usually what I do for starters, I just tend to do like a picket line. Because we don't know where the enemy's going to be. I mean, they could be here in these outbuildings. They could be here by these strategic checkpoints. So one of the ways we can win this battle is by going to all these strategic checkpoints. In this case, we have the one to Losheim. We have one at Adler. We have the ford. We can just, as soon as we cross those, that counts as a victory point. But I think if we die or the Germans retake them, another 6. Oh, we got a mortar round. We're going to put these guys up here then. Hang on. Back here at this crossroad. We want to keep these guys under cover. We want to keep these guys behind the line. We got right by near the bazooka. So actually, let's move these guys. Hang on. There we go. Mortars. We want to keep these guys close, so that way we can actually angle them down and maybe blow up some of these outbuildings. So we can expose whoever's in these outbuildings. That gives us a lot more way to decipher where they are. And over here, I don't know who's here. There they go. Another mortar. That's good. We got some more tank. We got another tank down there. Mortars in the rear with the gear. Once again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How would you handle certain things? Oh, we got another guy here in the slit trenches here. That's the platoon leader. We do want to keep these guys safety and secure because if they go, we lose a lot of morale. And then an MA Greyhound. We definitely want to zero in on this because we could really just take the ford. And I think, with that being said, let's commence. Okay. Oh boy. Well, we already lost the vehicle. The 50 cal, the recon. 50 cal, mortars. The line of sight is definitely rough. Maybe we can force them out. So we can't see. Let's go back into defense mode. So that was stupid on my part. So vehicle crew moving fast are getting out. So we know there's some enemies right here on Adler. So maybe we can do this, the Greyhound, and see if we can just shoot them out. Now each guy does have limited ammo. let's go back to defensive mode. I do not want to run out of ammo. Recon team, let's go ahead and sneak to over here, and then see if we can take out this point. I mean, they are expendable. So we did blow some holes here into these outbuildings. We know there's a tank here. Got a guy here. It's a platoon leader. 50 cal. I'm willing to sacrifice some dudes for the sake of finding out where our enemies are. But since there's a tank here situated at this crossroads, that shouldn't be too bad. So if we can get a guy over here into one of these outbuildings and then launch on the tank, or at least kite it out, then the command can actually probably do some more damage. Vehicle crew, okay. They gone. Okay, hang on, we got dudes. Freeze. Defend. Okay, hang on. We saw guys here. They were right over here at this crossing, at the ford. We can do this, then we can use the 50 cal, hone in over here.
Team redeployed.
Let's see if we can sneak a little closer in. Actually, that would be great. If we could actually take the fort just by playing the old sneak game, that would be hell. There we go. Got him. We gotta get a clear angle, which means we gotta get out of this brush. We can play the sneak game. Get over here to where the recon team was. We can take these dudes out from a distance. Then we can easily take the ford, and then somehow we can get guys over here to outbuilding number 2, specifically a mortar.
Enemy spotted. Move completed.
Okay, we're almost in range. We do this, we can open fire on both ends with the recon team and the 50s. Shoot these guys down. That's only a squad of 3, but there might be more around here. So once we get a little bit further south, into this point of contention, we can really just go home and take care of these guys. But we don't want to open fire yet. These guys have a clear shot. We don't want to do anything with these guys yet. We want to do a double tap. Can the Scott do anything too? I don't think so. I think... yeah, they don't have... they're pretty sunk in. Now, we want to go move fast, but that also compromises our position. It's a little further south, then we can open up both barrels with these dudes. And I'm sure there's going to be some guys up here in these outbuildings. Vehicle crew, let's get you guys under cover. You're of absolutely no use. No, I don't want you to fire. I want you to sneak, you dumb jerk. You twit. Okay, so all these dudes are in position. Oh, damn. It's a lot more than we bargained for.
Spotted.
Yeah, so we lost the Greyhound, or we lost the recon team. We got a storm team here.
Ceasing fire.
Ceasing
Fire.
Okay, we gotta make a move. Okay, let's move this guy a little into position. We gotta move. The Scot has absolutely no room to maneuver.
In position. Target neutralized.
We gotta take this tank out now. We want to take this crossing.
Completed.
Why are you shooting?
Bailing out. Keep your heads down.
Geht in Deckung!
Let's move into position.
Geht in Deckung!
There it is.
Get moving, soldier.
We're busy.
Moving, soldier!
Well, that's Let's try that again. You know what? We're gonna drop the recruit to both sides of the equation. Onler. Actually, no. Let's go back. No, we don't want that. Yeah, we'll do green. There we go. Actually, I'm curious. Always have full enemy info, always obey orders. Yeah, that's fine. Let's keep that. Let's do 15 minutes. Onler, and then I feel like we could use. Let's go ahead and do another mortar. Attacking another one of those. And then let's take another look at the map before we do that. Yes, let's attack. So we have the right idea to have one of these dudes over here. Let's keep this guy on the bridge. In defense mode. The platoon leader we've gotta keep under cover. The Scot, keep that under cover. Defense mode. Platoon leader in the rear with the gear. Bazooka team, let's have on this side of the ford. A lot of dudes here on this side. Got a command MSA. Got a guy, let's put that. We got the bridge guy. We want to keep our eyes on the ford because we know there's a tank there. What other guys do we have? Recon. I want to have these guys as close as possible to lift the fog of war. We want to keep as many guys, like I said, under protection. Stewarts. I mean, it doesn't really do much good not to have them, you know, in the open because they're LOF. Their line of fire is not really going to do too much. I'm just going to just drop that guy right there so when the tank comes in, we can just go straight to ham on that. Ford's already taken by us, so you like that, nerd? We got another 50 cal hiding out there. Oh, bollocks. 50 cals on this. We kind of, I mean, I like doing the picket line maneuver just because it kind of lets us see every little thing, and then if we can just focus our energy straight down the middle. And then the gray, the M8. Let's keep this guy. Hang on, where'd he go? Where'd go? Oh, wherever I dropped him. There he is. On the forest trail. We're not going to break this line. This is our line of defense, is the river. There's no guys out in the open except for the tank. 50 cal. Move that guy in closer. We got to hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Platoon leader. Let's put him back here in the safety zone. I really don't use my platoon leaders for anything, because that's a big morale booster. We keep them in the rear with the gear. And with that being said, away we go.
Enemy spotted.
Where?
Heads down!
Well, that didn't work out.
Enemy spotted.
As soon as my mouse decides to actually work.
They're on a track.
I mean, I suppose we could just bum rush.
Enemy spotted.
Come on. We need to take out that stupid. Got the crowds pretty much lined up straight right there, so. Come on, platoon leader.
Unter Beschuss!
Get moving, soldier!
Okay, so.
Bailing
Men are
out!
starting to panic.
Ah, crap. Damn it. We lost the command. We lost all of our dudes. That did not go according to plan. It's only been 3 minutes and we're already getting our butts handed to us. Great.
Enemy spotted.
So those guys are falling back, actually. That worked out our advantage. I should have probably put my mortars... Where are my mortars, actually?
Pick up your weapon!
You know what, boys? Where's my mortarmen?
Incoming!
Deckung!
Keep your heads down!
Deckung!
Incoming!
Granate!
Ah!
Close them off, dude.
Deckung!
I can't take anymore!
Hermann!
Sarge!
Oh, there's the mortarmen.
Unter Beschuss! Granate!
Yeah, this definitely did not go according to plan. Mistakes were definitely made. Yep, okay, so mistakes were definitely made. I definitely need to do some playing of this more off camera. And get my strats back into play. This is kind of what it was like in when I first played CC3 for Patreon. It was a lot of trial and error. But this is just really, this first episode is just to give you guys a taste of what the overall gameplay is like and see if you want to see more of this. Do you want me to finish some battles? Do you want me to do operations or campaigns? I'd love to know your opinion. And also, while you're at it, let me know what you like, what you dislike, what works for you, what doesn't work. I'd really love to know your feedback. And of course, Jerraye, I'd love to get your feedback from a tactical standpoint. Or anybody else who likes real-time, any tactical or strategy games. Obviously, for 2 playthrough or 2 skirmishes, it's going to take some doing, but I'd love to know your feedback and see what works. And like I said, if you like this, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. It lets me know what works and what doesn't work for the project. And I do read every comment, and I am replying to every comment back again. Also, big thank you to Christoph Ray for being a sponsor of the Signal Fire project. If you like low poly horror games and emphasis on character development, ambience, fear factor, plot, check him out below as well. Link is in the description below. I guarantee you will not be let down. So, of course, with that being said, before I call it a night, if you like the Signal Fire project and you want to find out more, I do have a Twitter page as well as a public Discord channel, and links to both of those are in the description below, as well as a link to my temporarily defunct Twitch page. And hey, this would not be possible without the help of my incredibly attractive patrons. You'll see their names fly by. If you want to do a little bit more for the project, I do have a Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive content such as the patron exclusive section of my Discord, as well as patron exclusive uploads. And I am doing patron requests. I'm working on a good one for my buddy Silverleaf, and that goes up every Saturday. And just know that every dollar from my donation from the Patreon goes towards eventually getting me a new computer and then better equipment, so I can in turn give y'all a better experience. Although on occasion, I do spend my money on coffee. So if you want to do a little bit, that's the best way to do it. And to those that have invested or are investing in the the Signal Fire project through Patreon and other means, my gratitude knows no bounds. So otherwise, with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic night, and always remember, keep your fires burning.